Plaintiff LASHANA Jones and her sister Holly say the defendant is their sister, and she and LASHANA have always butted heads. LASHANA claims the defendant is a stripper who always plays the victim, and LASHANA is suing her today because the defendant totaled her car. Defendant VENECIA Nobles says she and LASHANA got along fine when they were younger, but as they grew older, LASHANA became a big bad bully. VENECIA is countersuing LASHANA for harassment.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
How you doing? VENECIA is my sister. Out of 27 kids of my father.
27.
Yes, it's 27 of us. Me and VENECIA and like the top 5 of us, we built a relationship where we all come together. We bring our kids together and on. But as far as VENECIA, you know, and me, we always bumped heads. We always had like a bittersweet type of relationship, I should say.
Why?
Because VENECIA, the things that VENECIA does, she's not responsible for anything that she does. You know, by her being a dancer, a finesser, that's how she deal with a lot of people, including her family. Me personally, that's not how I deal with her, and that's not how I deal with our relationship.
You in the ballet? Or?
No, we talking about stripper
I was an exotic dancer about a couple years ago.
Exotic dance.
Yes.
You exotic?
Yes.
No,
Yes. She's recruiting.
I'm a personal care worker.
That she found in the trash.
I never.
Your Honor.
I mean, it's fine. Nothing wrong with
that's what they do on their time, but that don't have anything to do with what I'm saying about this recruiter. What I'm saying to her is that as far as my sister, her thing with me and her has never been always sweet and good. VENECIA and me always bumped heads on different occasions because VENECIA always play victim when she knows she's wrong. She never take full responsible for the things that she does.
You
she just feel like
bodyguard over anything that
I mean,
don't have nothing
if
to
I
do with
bodyguard off anything that comes to me, because this is my vehicle, I'm not talking about her vehicle, Your Honor. I'm talking about something that belongs to me, that I worked hard for.
Who did you leave your vehicle to?
I worked hard for.
Who did you leave it to?
I didn't leave it to you, so you shouldn't have been in it. That's what I'm saying. How did you pick up my
Give me
keys and get
some background on your relationship.
Okay,
with your
well,
sister.
I'm VENECIA Nobles. I met LASHANA at 12 years old, right after my grandma passed or whatever. Like she said, my daddy got 27 kids or whatever the case is. You know, it's like 5 of us immediately, you know what I'm saying, have a close relationship. As we grew up, everything was cool. Everybody had a tight relationship. You know, as we got grown, you know, we started bumping heads. LASHANA just overdo her party, you know what I'm saying, try to be big bad bully. And
how are you going to be a big bad bully, Your Honor, when all I'm asking is for something that belongs to me?
You seem a little tough.
I'm very tough, Your Honor, but only when it's time to be tough. But I'ma definitely come correct if I'm asking you for something that belongs to me. You make me step out that character and get tough with you, Your Honor, that's when it comes out.
We all right, right?
No, we all right. We all right, Your Honor. You know what I mean? We all right.
You stepped to the side and was talking to me for a minute.
We all right, Your Honor.
All right, now.
I'm dead.
I see why you're nervous.
I know.
All right. And tell me what happened to your car that cost you $2,700.
On March 29th, I was at work, and I had got the phone call from my brother, her ex-boyfriend that she was dating at the time of the car accident. He told me that VENECIA had totaled my car while I was at work. And when I got home, I'm like, what's going on? How did she total it? Because VENECIA was at this guy's house getting drunk with her and my other sister, and she
her recruiter? Okay.
The recruiter.
It's dragging me.
Okay. And they gave me the phone call.
Did you get a commission?
No.
She don't even get
Look at her.
Your Honor.
You said she recruits.
Your wardrobe was awesome for her. That was the case, Your Honor.
Baby, look at your wardrobe.
As you can see, messy. We talking about what you owe, but you being messy. She has nothing to do with this. I'm your sister. I totaled your car. So what do you have to say to her?
But you know why
she here if she don't have nothing to do with it? I told you before you even brought her. Bring her. She was in the car. She was pointless. Just like you were. How is she not a witness?
It's so crazy that she brought this young lady as a witness, and this young lady is the one that gave me the phone call while I was at work and said VENECIA was wrong.
So you ain't do that?
Why would VENECIA do that?
You did.
When did I say it? You need to watch your mouth.
Calm down. At the end of the day, VENECIA then used her as a witness She gonna be okay, Your Honor. It's
What I
just
say?
edgy because we haven't seen them since the reaction of the situation. Your Honor, she gonna be all right.
I'm trying to be, bro, like, for real.
Okay, just relax.
Is that the Holy Ghost or she?
Yes.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I can tell you
He done
that
laid
the
hands on
reason
me and I
why
wanna
we
lay hands
so
on her.
upset with our sister is because the young lady that she brought today was the one who called me after my brother stated that VENECIA crashed my car. She called me and she said, well, VENECIA, I don't understand what VENECIA was thinking. She didn't yield. She was on the wrong side of the street. What happened? Woo, woo, woo. Because
Exactly
VENECIA
what she
had on
said.
a head-on collision, sir. But my whole thing is VENECIA, as my sister stated with the text message I have, oh, well, she won't know who she thinks she messing with. I'm finna ride over here and do this and all that. Then she
We
on
finna ride down
Snapchat
on Strag
and
Bag.
playing with it and all that stuff like that.
After she's totaled your car?
She's supposed to not even
said
been
it was
talking
after?
to the female.
How was the
She
car
was
totaled?
mad
What did
that
she run
BB
into?
said
She
she
had a
looked like a
head-on
cancer
collision.
patient
With who?
with no
Another
makeup.
car?
No, this is her. No, this is between Shonda
This
and
is
her.
how it started.
You look like
You just said you should.
off your head.
Okay,
Girl, stop playing with me.
Judge. Okay, they calm. I
BB,
think so.
I'm calm.
BB.
You see how she calming her down like that's your blood sister, but when it
At
all
the same
comes down
time,
to
I know
it,
y'all.
hold on. When it all comes down to
Ratchet
it,
in her
face.
She's talking about ratchet because she got a new hairdo right now. But when I
That's a
tell you
wig.
this,
Say
when I
it's a
tell you
wig,
this,
Shana.
you know that. Your Honor,
know
what
that.
I'm saying to you is
You know that.
any means necessary when anything happens with my sisters, Your Honor, I'm coming. I don't know about no friends. I know
Yeah.
about who coming when it
Yeah.
come down to my family. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's what she needs to be understanding
Yes.
because friends come and go. Your blood gonna be there regardless.
But you're mad about her making a statement.
To your
You're mad
sister.
about her making a
She
statement.
but she has
Her opinion is her opinion.
But how she able to
Period.
be comfortable enough to say it to my
What did I
Quiet
say?
and go back to praying, whatever you're doing
What did I
over
say?
there. Get your
It don't
Holy
even
Ghost
matter.
again.
No, she ain't got. She felt that way because
How good
Holly
Christian
went to a
lady. Look
ain't
at
got
her.
nothing
She
to do with
rocking
y'all.
Rock of
Cause I catch y'all
Ages.
fast.
She
LaShana
got the
left
Holy
her
Ghost and she's
car
singing Rock of Ages.
with
y'all.
Holly Jones, and I drove.
What happened to the car?
And as we was leaving this gentleman's house, this is where we was kicking it at, right here. We was at his house. And
Sir?
Yeah, bro.
right
Oh,
here.
him. Oh, okay. I didn't know. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He was kicking it at that gentleman's house. It was me and her at first. We was in her car, or whatever the case is. I had called Holly and told her to come out, or whatever the case is. LaShana brought her out there in her car. So they ended up meeting up at his house, you know what I'm saying, whatever. We kicking it. Shauna had to go to the work. So Shauna was like, you know, she'll leave her car with Holly. And that's about all. So we agreed on taking Shauna to work, dropping her off, and going back to the house.
Nobody ever took me to
Let her
work.
finish.
So then, after that, we leave his house after we get done kicking it, whatever. We leave, driving up the street on Halsted. I finna make a turning left, a left on Lincoln Highway, and the car smacked me. She say failure to yield. Yes, I did get a ticket for failure to yield. Then after, the car was totaled, they totaled it on the scene. I got arrested, and they
How
let
about
Holly
the
and
other
Shauna go
car
home.
that you had head on? Was that totaled also?
No.
And you have a picture?
Her car, not her car wasn't able to pull off. The other car.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what, one could and one couldn't? I don't know if that suggests you were going faster than the other or not.
She had to go a lot more faster, Your Honor.
No one was injured?
Yeah, she was the most
She hurt
injured.
her knee and
her neck.
her neck.
I had a neck brace.
Yeah.
She just had a jam finger, Your Honor.
Yeah.
You were the one driving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bags did come out?
All of them.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank God.
So why don't you think you should pay, ma'am?
Well, with this being said, okay, the agreement was basically she had told me that Shauna gave her $500. Holly gave her $500.
What was the, did you agree to pay her or not?
I agreed to pay her $500, yes.
No, the entire amount. Why
No.
wouldn't you agree to pay all of it?
Because that's what, she didn't say that. She didn't say that in the beginning.
Who didn't? Your
LaShana
sister?
didn't say she wanted $2,700
What did
until
you
she
tell
told me
her?
she was suing me.
I told her that to give me $1,500. When VENECIA failed to contact me after she deleted me off social media and we
Blocked
didn't
her.
have any
You
way
wanted
to
the entire
contact
cost.
out each other, I said, since I asked you only for $1,500, I'm going to get you for everything that I paid
Correct.
for the car.
All right.
As her being my sister, I'm trying to take it easy because I know she got kids and other responsibilities. But if you don't care about me and my kids' responsibilities,
Who has
how can
the value of the car?
I do.
Blue book value.
I
And
do.
you're countersuing her for $1,500 for what?
Harassment.
How has she harassed you?
She's had her, which is my ex-boyfriend, which is her godbrother, threatened me that he
you
sent
need
me.
to sue him.
Yeah.
Then, she also called my brothers and people in my family, basically saying I better get her the money or, this or that
Yeah,
was going
for-
to happen to me.
And with that being said, everybody was calling me through her, because VENECIA was telling a story and they was reaching out to me like, you and VENECIA needs to get it together and y'all sisters, y'all better than
Yeah.
that. And at the end of the day, Your Honor,
Holly.
if my sister would have even cared for me getting work, because once after she told him my car,
Holly
Your Honor,
was the only one calling.
wait, once she told him my car, Your Honor, she got her car fixed, where she had a previous accident in the same month also.
All right. Did you want to speak, church lady, before I finish?
It's not
She
safe.
ain't got
Trying to be
nothing to
funny.
say.
That's church lady is a compliment.
Not safe.
Don't you take that as a compliment?
Sure will. I go to church
Yeah.
every Sunday.
And Holy Ghost, hey,
Holy Ghost.
you need to get back to your.
Catch the Holy Ghost up here.
I go to church. I'm saved, but I heard her.
You need to get back to all that. I don't want to hear any more from you. $1,500 is your
bet you that.
judgment, ma'am, and that's the blue book value of the car. It's what I'll grant you. You don't get the amount you paid for it. You get the value of it at the time it was totaled. And for you, ma'am, I'm going to dismiss your claim. You have no evidence that she harassed you, and so therefore I'm going to dismiss your claim. All right. Have a good day, ladies.
All right.
$1,500 is your judgment. Yours is.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you.
Well, that's it.
I have really not too much to say to her because she's a non-factor. But for my sister, wrong is wrong, right is right. You should have paid me my money, and that's how we would have moved on in our life. And at the end of the day, I don't have no hard feelings with my sister. I just feel like she should be woman enough to stand up and do what you're supposed to do when you do it.
Well, I'm happy it's over.